Now, good morning, viewers. Welcome to Global Entertainment News Breakfast Show, your daily dose of news and updates where we now will give you totori news. Here, I'm your host, Busola. Joining me in the studio are
Bella.
you are welcome. So, today's talk story from Punch. Again, varsity face lockdown as workers begin strike today. The Joint Action Committee of the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions and the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University has vowed to indefinitely shut down all activities in universities across the country from Monday today when they embark on an indefinite strike. What una wan do about this like this deadline?
Everything won't shut down. Even the hospital itself, some of the private sector, they don't dey shut down because
Yes, one
everything
go on
don dey
strike.
expensive. We dey wake up every day, we go think say
Salary na no go pay.
salary no go pay.
Now,
We go just hear am for audio say they go increase salary
Audio money.
wage, but you no go sha see am. Na I will still dey hope because there are still people wey dey do challenges on prayer every day now. Some pastors dey still dey pray for Nigeria, say make Nigeria work, but nothing still dey work. And as I don already dey believe say maybe no be prayer na be everything we come need for this country. Say make we gather ourselves,
na action.
make we take action. Even the Israelites sef dey still pray and dey still go to war. They ask God, abeg make we go war. God say yes, make una dey go. Say he go dey behind them. But this one, they go pray.
No go take action.
There's no action.
Bible says prayer without work is nothing. Why work without prayer sef is nothing?
I don't understand Nigeria. This will just be like say we just want adjust to everything. Even if you like make it hard pass this one because every day you know if you use road, you know if you take transport for the place where you dey go before wey be say you fit use like
50 naira okay now 500
now 500
just for a junction they will tell you 500 naira or
if
not.
you get ordinary headache now you go dey look for abo wey you wan take because if you wan buy paracetamol one sachet now they go tell you say make you bring 500 naira. Say make you buy clothes now na wahala, make you come buy food chop, how you go take survive?
Right.
School fees don go dey high now, so people wey dey graduate
water sef pure water for 50 naira.
Other one they don lock am up now, like I no understand.
Still you get wetin I wan add to this matter?
Me, I don't get much to say. I don't really have much to say. But the issue about the strike, because normally the lecturers and the officials in the school, they supposed to know wetin they go through, and government is supposed to know wetin they supposed to do at the right time. So make government settle them, make them settle the students.
Na every time the debt keep on accumulating, every time. Nothing is being changed and nothing is being done.
That's why you notice those lecturers sef they are not teaching the students the way they have to. Like they will tell you for Monday if na only Monday they go come school, then they go come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, wait no be PDF.
If you say na only
PDF go come dey bulk like 1,000 pages like that and you go do exam.
If you say na even dey okay, some go even come with destination, enter class. If you like make you do anyhow. See, they don't give you carry over be that.
I swear.
With the kind anger because no payment, nothing. So why they no go vex?
Let's move on to the next story. NSCDC arrest illegal Chinese miner in Nasarawa. The mining marshal of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has cracked down on illegal mining sites in Nasarawa State in a bid to intensify the war against economic sabotage. The mining marshal arrested 2 local and 3 foreign nationals. God, where are we going to this country? Why na come from Chinese? You know say I'm from
come. There must be someone wey invite them come because they no fit just come like that. Another person.
Yeah, I agree to what they said.
There must be someone. There must be a backbone wey give them
informations and all.
Come this place, we get mining. Say make location dey. No worry. Even if they arrest them now, in the next 3 to 4 months, the thing don't die down because the person wey dey in support of them dey low. They don't go fit call that.
And if they don't punish them here in Nigeria, they no fit punish them for their country.
Why?
Because they will surely.
Because I believe that
they will surely like
before they come to Nigeria, say they won't start to the mine. There must be someone that invited them.
Like they said 2 locals and 3 foreign nationals.
So there must be someone. Those one just dey there, they assist them, say they show them, say this way, this way, this way. There must be someone wey be say e dey power wey give them the way, say come o, come dey do this one. That one go just dey invest im own money, no dey do anything, just sit down comfortably, cross leg. Chinese go do work, they go bring money. You know say Chinese, they no sabi do ojoro.
Yeah.
The agreement wey they get na be the agreement. So if you wan collect 50%, they go give you your 50%. Then they go carry their own.
Steve, you get wetin I wan add?
Normally, for person to own a mine in Nigeria, you go through so many process. One, person no fit use one plot of land say you wan start mining business. Na acres of land. You go start from the person wey sell them that land, person wey give them that space. Because for someone to get that land, person wey get the land go ask them say wetin you wan use this land do. And for you to start the mining, just imagine person don spend millions of naira, dollars, and they are Chinese, they still spend more than dollars to start up that business. Why be say now they come know say na unregistered illegal mining they dey do for there. One, we go start with the officials wey no do their job well, and we go poke those wey be say the locals and the others wey dey catch along them for aiding crime.
Why should you blame the officials on this?
We blame them because one, they should know their job. For someone to start up a big infrastructure like that, you should make your.
Do you know this Nigeria is big? If you don't get information, there is no way you can actually catch someone.
Nigeria is big, and we have sectors. All these sectors are broken down into different places to make the work easier. If this whole country has, we are a country, we have different states that breaks things down. Inside that same state, we have different local governments. Inside that same local government, we have different districts. So all these people need to know. They need to know all these things very. Now their job.
Do you know these people are smart? Because them building a mining stuff, people will think it's actually one mining place. They be say, you understand, like one industry, like no, and they will not know that okay, this is what they do, this is what they are doing there. Do you understand? So now, probably someone entered the place, or probably someone got a job there that came to actually expose them, because without you entering there, you can't know what they are doing there.
I'm still thinking that there must be someone at the root of all these things that actually invited those Chinese to come.
Because Chinese just come from their own country to this place to come and start
that no human are bad, but actually there must be a reason. There must be someone that actually
is giving them information.
That give them this information that there is need for them to come and mine in Nigeria.
Okay, let's move on. CNG, Dangote invests $280 million in conversion orders. The Dangote Group says it has invested over $280 million in compressed natural gas technology and infrastructure, saying it is a demonstration of its support for President Bola Tinubu CNG initiative. I beg. These two, God, I'm very speechless. These $280 million, they're not supposed to use and pay low.
This one will be even the matter of saying they're not supposed to use and pay low. The thing where we they talk about is wetin Dangote refinery come stand for. If they invest $280 million for inside CNG, wey support to support almost 80%, 90% of motor companies that are producing car, they hardly manufacture all those CNG car. What is he now investing $280 million in? Is it for Nigeria to is it loaning Nigeria so that they can take that money and then start converting their motor into gas function, or he's trying to like support Nigeria?
And it will be risky. That's very risky. Because if you go to on a note, say you can't put gas inside the car. Purpose of using the engine as gas, or so you understand, it's very risky.
They say they can convert it, but the problem is that Nigeria did not even have a good, a good equipment. Not the mechanic itself. You hardly see a good one that you can trust these days. And now talking about the road is another thing.
Yes,
the weather in Nigeria is a whole.
Imagine that this hot weather, it's very because the dry car will get gas. If you will explode.
And there's no way you can escape it. Because
exactly.
I was expecting him to say that, okay, the refinery, the petroleum, and
because I used to notice in the petroleum station, they used to pour water on gas, especially when there is too much of so. Imagine you now putting gas inside a car. You say you want to be drive. So people drive like 6 hours. So people 8 hours on a journey. It's very, very risky.
Someone was like, it seems like Dangote is working against Nigeria. And then some people say that they were praying that he's going to save Nigeria from whatever the subsidy removal and all that. And I believe that maybe
But why are they doing like why don't
he's trying to make his own investment. Whether he's there that he has produced so many things, I'm thinking that he's only after his own self, and then what he's going to be gaining out of whatever he's doing. That's what I think. Because I don't understand CNG. A lot of car factory, they don't produce. There's nothing like manufacturing any car that is using. So how are they going to? Okay, I don't want
in the next 10 years now you go see car where they use shackle.
No, is not good thing. Like,
in the next 10 years.
You just wanted to
Petrol to gas.
Those government that are saying that okay, Nigeria should convert their motor into CNG and all that. How many of the government that the politicians that have actually have converted their cars? They are waiting for the citizens to do that.
First of all,
to be a victim.
Yes.
Because they now say that okay, now
no,
let's go back to petrol.
Stephen, I've been waiting for your opinion for this matter like this.
I would say Dangote is a very nice idea for him because most of the European countries are already working on changing fuel because the cost of fuel production now, even the cost of making fuel is high now, the price of selling it.
So you are in support of the CNG?
I'm in support of CNG.
So please, Nigeria, please, excuse me, wait, now talk one thing. Let me talk one thing. Nigeria, please, as now they see, now they hear, in case you now want to start the practical, please, is here. Maybe use them as number one person. Don't dash that car. So at least anything will stop. It goes. And maybe you are some. I don't know now.
Buying of petrol is 1,000 naira.
What of gas?
To buy gas, the CNG gas is 200 naira. So I think it's a nice.
So what gave it the assurance that the CNG gas price won't increase?
It will. I'm not saying it will increase or it will increase, but as it stands now, it's a very good idea. One, it will help in a lot of ways.
Have you seen the roads? How it is?
It's not Lagos. The way down.
It's not about the road. Even the fuel we are using, we see that incident of car still having accident.
But it's the least that could have happened because you hardly see
the accidents that are even happening is based on all these reckless drivings. It's not
you hardly see
it's on all these reckless drivings and ignorance
because of petrol.
And it's ignorance. It's not that because of petrol. It is all these reckless drivings and ignorance. That's it. So imagine you are saying because CNG is 200 naira for now. What assurance do you have that when we start using that CNG, it will increase?
This one is not even the matter of the assurance what we have if it's going to be increased. So the problem is that what is Nigeria doing? The government, what are they doing to solve this whole issue that is happening from both the fuel subsidy and all that? What are they doing to solve this problem? It's not for us. It's not bad. Okay, we can convert to CNG, but the road, is it good? The weather in Nigeria, how good is it? You are going to be stuck in the traffic for complete 1 hour and you think that the car is not going to blow.
Explode, yeah.
For someone to come out and say want to convert some particular type of vehicle to CNG, they should have their own. They should make their own research on how to work on this. Putting a gas inside a car, there will be a prevention to it. It will not be the same. The same way we are saying gas cylinder for cooking. It will be different from the way the packaging the CNG. Because I believe changing fuel to CNG. We can't say everybody in Nigeria will be using CNG. Most of everybody can afford it. Before you even get the CNG car, it will be very expensive. Talkers of even buying.
And that is the problem we are talking about in Nigeria.
If we are using diesel, fuel, and gas, it's a better idea because if you can't afford gas, you go for diesel. If you can't afford diesel, you go for fuel.
None is even coming down. The Nigeria that we are now is not a Nigeria that you think that if you wake up tomorrow you are going to hear good news that Nigeria has turned from 0 to 100 in the speed of light. The Nigeria that we are now is terrible. That waking up in the morning, you are going to be like, if you hear any bad news, you say, na Nigeria day now, and bad news they happen every day. Some people have already lose hope in Nigeria. So you are expecting people that are already struggling for survival. How will they get the money to convert their car into CNG? There is hardly, not even, let me just say, is it 5% of a manufacturing company that actually have a CNG? And they're not even popular. European country, they hardly.
This CNG we are talking about is not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
So
everybody are not. Everybody are not opportunity to be rich.
And the rich are not ready to convert their car into it.
So it's not for everybody. I always tell people, greatness is not for everybody. To become rich is not for everybody. If everybody are rich, who will be the poor? If we are all rich, who is going to be the employee? If we are all managers, who is going to be the staff? See, CNG is not meant for everybody. To even own a car is not meant for everybody.
Right.
Because if everybody in Nigeria are driving car, who go come the car for road? People wey dey load transit, who go come their passenger? To me, I believe CNG is a good innovative to the country. One, for Dangote to invest $280 million, he should know what he's doing.
Okay, let's move on because of our time. Today's top story from the Vanguard. Cemetery workers orders naps with 5 human heads. Cemetery worker orders naps with 5 human heads. A cemetery worker and 2 others accomplices have been apprehended with 5 human skulls in Agege local government area of Lagos State. The suspects were apprehended yesterday by the local security operative of the cemetery near Murikas area. Stevie, wetin I wan talk about this like this?
na because say Nigeria dey good sha, that is why. So everything dey happen, rituals dey happen. No, this one wey need power dey do im own. Everything is just corrupting.
But does it have to? It don reach cemetery workers wey dem
dey. E don reach na, and they go assume the person and then carry the bones. Na wetin dem wan sell. So no, even talking about even sales, especially that one, they go tell you say. Na ritual, because right now even you sef wey even get too leg wey know where you dey waka for road, you still dey fear say make dem no kidnap you, go use do ritual or sell your body part. So Nigeria is just a chapter by chapter, maybe na mystery by mystery. We don't even know which one way we dey open every time. But it is well.
I just start for Nigeria. Okay, let's move on. Pressure mounts on naira falls to 1,740 naira in parallel markets. There is an indication that the local currency is set to fully reverse its gains as the depreciation trend enters a new height, hitting 1,740 per $1 in a parallel market at the close of the trading last weekend.
Is this one how you have to for the
I think I don't come down. You don't come down. Have you still waiting to wetin you see to this matter?
I see the way we dey complain about dollar, some people dey wey dey rejoice because some people in Nigeria have been paid in dollar. I dey tell person say this dollar wey we dey talk about was in the last 2 weeks, it was 1.6. I promise so many people that before the end of this year, dollar go still enter 2,000. Because the way we will be shouting dollar increase. You see our politicians, most of our leaders in this country, they are happy. They are happy in this increase in dollar because one, most of them trade with this dollar. Most of them do business with this dollar. And anything coming into this country, they have their own cost to it. They are not bothered about this. This affects only most of the masses because one, most of the things we do in this country, we eat in this country. Most of the things we use in this country are being imported outside the country. So that's why it affects us the more. We just dey please make dem find way this thing go reduce. It remind me of when dollar was still 350.
350. Good. Bella, say you support her.
See, to drink water and keep cup for this Nigeria no be for anybody mate. Because
na go put cup for outside sef, no go use
you go walk up the waka up and down because every day is another new story. Every day is another new story. Because this one now, after the fuel subsidy is the dollar again that is affecting us. You can't get fuel to go and get what you want to eat, and it's also affecting most of the things that we are getting. like it's getting higher and higher every day. Whether it's coming down today or today you think say you don't come down, tomorrow you don't lift up again, you don't tell you say I still dey where I dey, no worry, I dey still na
God will help Nigeria. Maybe not. Economic poverty. Family now go for fish head for meat. I can testify to that. There is nothing new under the sun, especially in a time like this, where things are expensive and individuals are trying to make end meet. Despite the continuous rise in the cost of bills for food and service, the love for protein is also gradually dying. I swear, as many can hardly afford their daily bread, talk less of eating with protein. I know person go eat for beans morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon, night.
Things wey don wear high heel.
Garri sef don expensive now.
Things wey don wear high heel. Who wan come dey eat beans?
I swear, beans don cost o.
Abeg, just drop that one. I wan buy egg at 2,500. I was like,
na 250 now. Egg of 100 naira then na 250 now. Egg of 100 naira then na 250 now.
Like, oh, I'm tired. There was one video that this lady did. He said that there was a carton of fish head that people were actually sharing it. They have to contribute like 8,000 naira, so they have to share it in part. She was like, when did Nigeria start eating head of fish now? She made video. She went to the market. She got only 4 titles for 10,000 naira. 4 titles for 10,000 naira.
God will help us in this Nigeria.
God definitely have to help us because we are dying slowly and we don't know.
I swear. So let's move on to what is trending. What everybody knows in this Nigeria. Very dark man. Police warn content creator against unlawful use of uniform. Like what was he thinking?
From fry pan to fire, be that from fire to fire.
They tell you say this guy just dey lose guard and steady.
It will soon become irrelevant because I feel like
he's doing too much.
He's doing purpose, not too much. He's doing it purposely. Like he just wanted to be on the news every day. If it's not in the news today, wait in the next few minutes. Very dark man will come up with another story. There was this one that I watched him that he was complaining about one lady like that and all that, and then she has to call the lady out. I was like, okay, this one don't become a waiting and no voice for all. So he's doing well, but him trying to be so relevant in every angle and every possible way that he feels like it should is annoying. Is I beg.
Steven, I get anything I want to add to this because when that man are your friend.
I don't know what the police are saying in this because to me I don't think this uniform, even that very black man is wearing, has any of their logo on it. You can't call it infringement because most of the celebrities and content creators we have in this country.
But do you know when those celebrities that want to sorry for cutting you off there. Do you know that when those celebrities that want to do content creating or those Nollywood that want to, they seek permissions.
No,
some seek permissions before using what it's not proper now. Okay, now you should see probably you have an industry. You should see one of your staff using that your particular clothes. Then if the person should be using to up pepper and add the market. How do you feel? It's just a question.
I remember when I was in secondary school, our VP admin then was like, because he usually sees some of his students in the market wearing the uniform and then trying to help their mom in the market. Anytime he comes to the school the next day, he will recognize your face and be like, hey, you, I saw you in the market. Why don't you go home and change it?
And now, it's not proper.
The punishment is going to be much. So you are trying to harass, like, downgrade the police.
And now that they don't know their fault.
Even though they still have their own fault, but you don't have to go that extra mile now. You don't have to go that extra mile.
Okay, let's move on. I have filmed so many artists who eventually tell me not to post the video. If you don't want people to see you for who you are, please do not come on my show. Stop wasting my time. I've been waiting the happen between Davido and Coty. Yes, they agreed that I should, as Coty have said though on the Twitter, she said they agreed that I should re-edit this video, and now I've said I must not post the video for reason. I still don't understand. I'm not scared of anyone, but I am wise enough to stay out of battle I am not equipped for. Let me ask
You are
Mr. Steven, wetin una think about this matter like this?
Yeah, I don't have more information about
How
it.
would you have any information to say about
I
it?
don't have more about that.
You know, one thing about Nigeria is like they idolize whoever that says they wanted to stand on the stage.
But I'm very proud of her because she came out.
They worship money. I'm not saying that what she did was good, but at the same time, I think that everybody has its own skeleton that they are hiding, and they don't want it to be publicized or whatever reason that it is. But if he's going to say that don't publish, then don't.
At least it's giving he will pay you for your work, no matter what.
Don't.
He will pay you for your work.
The matter of
So
paying her
it's about agreement.
It's not even about paying her for her work, but I feel like trying to now make it look like the person is now forcing you. Davido has its own wrong, but because of say we
rise by lifting others.
Rise by lifting order. So people now take him as if that
just for granted.
He's not like an angel to almost everybody that they feels like he can't do wrong. Even if you have evidence that that Davido is wrong, Davido is 100% wrong, you're still going to see people that is going to stand for him and tell you that my idolo can never be wrong. Obio cannot be wrong. Obio that has helped a lot of people.
Women are not perfect. Everybody make mistakes.
No, Nigeria will not accept that.
Exactly.
Nigeria will never accept that the person that I'm idolizing that is wrong. They will tell you this person cannot be wrong. Sure. Even if the person himself come outside, they will tell you, they will find a way.
I just love that guy. Like he does all this small. Well, like he go talk anything.
It's not about him should talk something, but the fact that he has been on the news over and over again.
People are disrespecting him and all.
It's not that people are disrespecting him.
People are actually disrespecting him.
No, this one is not the matter. It's not being a superstar is different. But when people are wrong in Nigeria, you have to put the money aside. Nigeria, we are focused on the money. We think that when this person have money, all the rest of the fault is forgotten. Even when the person is oppressing you, that is what is happening in Davido. Because it feels like I'm the only person that come from a rich family that is doing this.
Are you sure?
And so people are hating me because my father has money. No one is hating Davido for facts. But when he come constantly and then over and over again, there are things that we needed to look out for. Trying to hold someone up so high because the person has money and then we feels like this person not too much money in the help person. There are people that can still help you and at the same time they will not tarnish you. There was one of the highlights of that video that I saw, and he was like he liked helping people, but he liked them committing to you. Like, not that he doesn't want to help, but he wants them to depend on you, that you are the only one that can actually help them. If not you, there's no any other person. So it's annoying to see that Nigeria is just the problem here and nothing else. We have to put the money aside, the fame aside, and when it needs to caution this person for their wrongdoing, we should caution them.
Okay, let's move on. Disrespect towards Davido is too much, says Nasty Black. Here I talk am.
Yeah, everybody.
The disrespect that I'm giving him is too much. Imagine the
blow.
Wait. Imagine the blow where he suffer for Wizkid. Like
which blow?
Say the bad blows when they saw for Twitter for Wizkid. For God. Now what's the bad blows? Now what's the bad blows?
When it's now become a rich person, now it feels like it's a disrespect. But when he's a poor man now, it's going to feel like he deserves it because you are poor and you don't have sense at the same time.
See, what do you think about this matter? Disrespect towards Davido too much, says Nasty Black.
Well, if Nasty Black himself has his own say to it, because me, I've seen Nasty Black as a Davido fan for a long time. For him to come out and say people have disrespect, he has his own point of view though. But this is in connection with I think it's in connection with the Curtis
yes.
Curtis post and everything. Davido is himself. To me, I see Davido as someone that likes people to talk more about him. To talk more about him. For Narcissus to come out and see people, I've not seen any reason why you say people are being disrespected to Davido. I've not seen any reason. I've not seen any reason. Narcissus is well known to be a Davido diehard fan. It's not a Whiskey fan base, so if you have, there should be a reason for him to say that. There's no reason for him to say that. Definitely, he just said that just to create more awareness. To me, to my own point of view, that's what I feel.
Okay, moving on. Kupi. Perhaps it is true after all. Ambitious woman really only have two options: a super supportive partner or no partner at all. Oh,
That is common in Nigeria.
that's just life. No, it's life.
It's not
It's
life.
life.
It's common in Nigeria.
Don't say it's common in Nigeria. It's life. If you are rich, it's either you have a partner or you don't have at all. That's it. Except you probably, I can't say, I'm not saying, probably she don't have good character.
That one is not the matter of having a good character. You know what is common? What is very, very common in Nigeria, number one, is because men intend to feels like when a woman has
the money
and the power, they intend to misbehave. So, in the sense of that misbehavior, they now look at their husband because they feels like the man that I'm looking up to, the man that I'm marrying, does not has to have more than me. I'm not supposed to be the one to have more than. There are all those things that is actually happening in Western country, that even the lady will still have enough, and then they tend to carry their home. But the moment is going to happen in Nigeria, while a lady is going to be making at least six figure, and the husband is making 500K.
You know what I want to say is that the bad eggs are more than the good eggs.
They will tell the husband that I'm the one feeding you. You have to make sure you stay.
The husband said sometimes they use the opportunity because my wife is rich and all. They misuse opportunities.
Man and woman who misuse opportunities.
Yes, accepted women misuse opportunities, but men too, like their own to take their body.
You know the most funniest part. The same way that a man cannot settle for a lady that is senior, that is older than him, is the same way a man cannot settle for a woman that is making more money than him. Because the advantages is there that every time you guys is going to have a misunderstanding, the lady will remind you, Mr. Man, I senior you. Look, I senior you for age, even if not 2 months. Imagine a big sister now where we say they bought them for the same time. He go tell you, say, yeah, you know, be made, and that is very common in Nigeria. So now talk of the one that is making a whole lot of money and the husband is still there. It's going to feel like this person has mixed.
Stevie, what is your contribution to it?
Well, Copy has been on this for a very long time. Knowing to that most her sisters, she's the firstborn. She's the first child of Otedola, billionaire father. She has been on this for a long time, saying she's always having issues with men. She has been having issues with men. And we've not heard of her for a long time. Her music, I don't know if it's really booming the way
she's born again.
We planned it to be.
She's born again. She has been baptized.
Because most of everything I see her do is just to put herself on the internet, show the places she has gone to, the kind of lifestyle she lives. But I don't think any man that truly wants to settle down with a woman will see that kind of flashy lifestyle and want to settle down with this person. One, the kind of father she has the man is very well known. He's popular as a billionaire.
You see wetin in face before you get married to that Temi. You see wetin in eye see. Because he's just
a young guy that is trying to build his own family, build a family. He wants to settle down with that kind of caliber of girl. Mr. Easy, the reason why Mr. Easy got hold of our sister was her sister
he was able to match the standard.
Apart from that, her sister too was understanding matters.
He was able to match the standard. He was able to match the standard.
And they cooperated together. Yes, they cooperated together.
But having a bossy, rich, and then arrogant woman as a girlfriend is like you are just throwing yourself into the ocean. Please swallow me. I'm ready to die. Unless you are a greedy man that feels like she can be as control as whatever she is.
But do you think DJ Kupi is bossy and arrogant? She's not.
You haven't met her face to face, right?
So you don't just judge her like that.
Have you?
I'm not, but you don't just judge her like that. You hate her.
Oh, that fact is just as if that you are going to, as a man, if you are greedy, you can take any shit from a woman. So far as she's ready to provide
yes
for you. So you're going to take any shit. And then they have this their ego where we say, if they don't rise her up, who you be, even if you like me, your
That
papa
that.
your papa na na alien, they no go send you, they go throw away you like say tomorrow no dey, they tell you say na me you wan come dey comot cap for here, you know go be head of the family. So I'm sorry.
Okay, we have come to the end of today's show. Thank you for joining us on the Breakfast Show today. I've been your host, Busola. Be sure to join us again tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day. Bye.